Hey guys, on today's video I will be showing you how I did this jelly clear transparent nail set. The first thing I will be doing is I will be removing the no chip gel polish that is on top of the hard gel. I am using a medium bit. You can also use a more coarse bit. I just prefer to work with mediums. It does take a little bit longer, but it's just I'd rather be safe than get to talking and accidentally hurt her. So I will be removing this right now. And remember to always lift your E-bits. You do not want to leave it on the nail and rocking back and forth. It does look like I'm doing that, but I am fast forwarding the video. Now I am filing into shape the nail, and I am also going to be cleaning up the top of it to make sure there's no bumps and eliminate any imperfection on the nail. I am now going to buff the nails, make sure there's no scratches. Since it is a transparent see-through nail, you want to make sure that all the scratches from the file are gone and you get a nice smooth base for the polish. I will now start pushing back the cuticles. I will be doing this using a flat, straight cuticle pusher I got from Sally's. You can purchase it there. It was around $2.50, $3, which is not bad, and it works really well. This is the cuticle bit that I use to clean any outgrowth. So anytime I do a fill, I use this specific cuticle bit because it is shorter, it is not too long, it won't dig into the nail. It just specifically works on the little bit of growth on the cuticle area, so it works really well. This, I will put the link below where I purchased it. I will now be using my tweezer man nippers to get rid of any lifted cuticle or anything that's sticking out. You want to make sure that it's only dead skin that you're taking off. You do not want to cut into her eponychium, which is the live skin that people confuse for cuticle, because that is illegal in Illinois. I'm now cleansing the nails with alcohol and acetone. I've noticed that acetone actually helps the adhesion of a lot of my products. I'm using Protein Bond, which is a primer from Young Nails Inc. Making sure not to get the skin, only the nail plate. I am now using the base for IBD Hard Gel. This is simply a base coat. You want to make sure that you rub it into the nail. As you can see me doing, it's just for some reason adheres a lot better when I rock it back and forth and rub it into the nail. I am now going to use the IBD Hard Gel, and I simply grab a little bead, I rock it in little circular motions, and I push it towards the cuticle, and I will bring it down through the free edge and rub off any extra hard gel. I am not doing a big ball on the nail because I am introducing it to the nail plate. I don't want her nails to burn once they go into the lamp, because they will. Once you put any type of gel on top of someone's natural nail, if it is a thick amount like no chip or just hard gel, it will burn the client because you are putting it under a lamp, and that lamp is hot and is curing the product. So when it cures the product, it hardens, and when it's hardening fast, it is sort of, think of it like it's squeezing the client's nail, so it's burning. It's feeling like their nail plate is going to fall off. So you always want to work on thin layers at first, especially when you're doing a full nail starting from scratch. Always work in thin layers. It will take a little bit more time, but you will make sure that you won't burn your client. For my second bead, as you can see, I put the bead towards the cuticle. I bring down any extra product and I simply slowly, gently push upwards and rock it back and forth, left to right, to make sure that the whole product does the moving for me. I do like self-leveling gels, which means they level themselves, but you do have to work a little bit faster, because if you don't, they will run into the cuticle and your sidewalls. Another thing that I do love doing with gel is when I see any gaps or any imperfections in the nail, I don't grab a whole blob of gel and put it on top and try to work around that, because you're just going to be moving your gel around and you're never going to make it fit into those spaces that you need it to. It's just a lot more harder to do and it takes more time. So what I do is I grab more gel and I use the little strings that fall down from the gel. I use those specifically to do any fills in my nail. So if I have any bumps or any dips or anything, I just use the strings to fill it up, going up and down, as you will be seeing me do on some of the nails. And those little strings of gel fill in the gaps without you having to move any gel. So it saves you time and it saves you so much work. Something else I didn't mention is when I apply the first layer of gel, it's simply to make sure I get it close to the cuticle, and this does not build the apex, it does not build a stress point at all. This is simply to cover the nail, and I cure it in the lamp. When I do my second layer, the one to build the stress point, that is when I grab a whole lot more gel, but I make sure I first cure the first layer. You do not just grab a whole bead of gel and apply it onto the nail and try to build the whole nail at once. You can if you really want to, but it is just a pain because, like I said, the gel will move around. If you have any dents or imperfection, when you bring the nail back out, you're still going to have to apply more gel to it. So it's better to work in a few layers and make sure it's perfect than to sit there and try to do it all at once. You're going to have to make up for everything that you messed up on. So just work in layers, take your time to make sure you get it just right. After curing the nail, I am going to file it into shape to make sure that there's no bumps or any imperfections that I missed. Anytime that you will notice if there's any bumps is when you're filing, you will see some gaps that were missed from the filing. That's when you know it's not smooth. That's when you know there's bumps and any imperfections. So you keep turning the nail back and forth. You always look at the nail at every single angle possible, and you just make sure that you don't see any gaps on the filing. After filing, I am buffing, taking off all those scratches. Like I said before, these are going to be on the transparent side, so you want to make sure you clean the bottom, clean the top, to make sure that they come out as clear as possible. I am now cleansing them with alcohol and acetone to make sure I get rid of all the dust and any particles. I usually make my clients wash their hands with some soap and use the brush to take off any dust. Now I will be applying one of the gel polishes. This is a see-through transparent glitter. I will link it down below if you're interested in getting it. You do not need any type of base when you're applying gel polishes because any enhancement sticks to any other enhancement. So no need for bases. Don't waste your base products on acrylics or on gels. This is the jelly nail polish. I will also link it down below. It is really pretty, and usually you use around 2 coats to get a nice color but still be sort of transparent. My client only wanted 1 coat because she really wanted it to be very see-through. Another tip is to make sure when you're applying gel polish, it is a thicker polish than the regular polish. So even if you filed and shaped your nails to perfection, if you apply way too much polish or you do not clean the sidewalls or the bottom of your nail, the polish will make the nail thicker and wider, so it will make the filing not look as clean and sharp. So you always want to make sure you clean it as much as you can. After applying the 1 color polish, I will now top coat it. I will link down below my top coat. It's from Y.E.D Couture. It's shiny polish. I love it. It's one of my favorite top coats. And I did do 2 coats of the glitter just to pop it out a little bit more. Now I am cleansing the bottom of her nail because it is see-through. Her outgrowth of her natural nail goes a little bit past her free edge, but there's still a lot of clear nail that we can put a top coat on to have that nice transparent look. And you can file off their natural nail if that's what they wish. My client will wait to her next fill because she's still going to be wanting to do transparent nails. So I'm just going to wait up into her next fill to do it. My client doesn't at all use her natural nails. She always put enhancements on her nails. So taking off, removing her natural nail has no effect on her. So you always want to ask your client. You don't simply want to do it because some clients actually want to grow their nails. This is the final look. I really hope you like it. Comment below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And also, if you have any ideas on other videos you would like to see, please put them down below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos and make sure you turn on your notification because you will see every video I upload and it will let you know. Thank you guys so much.